Hello.
Hola.
It's been
A long winter.
a long winter. We haven't done a video since February.
We suck.
Very sucky. It was a pre-COVID world, at least for this states. We hadn't even, well, I guess we heard about it in China and stuff, but we hadn't realized it was going to be such a issue.
Oh, yeah.
But it was, and it still is. And I don't know about some of you, but it's kind of affected our lives, especially for weight loss people, I imagine. Where do we start? Hi, how are you? I hope all your families are doing well. It's Christmas. Here's our tree. Hello. Hi, tree. We got a train for the little one because it's been one of those years that we needed to have something festive and jolly.
We don't actually know if you got to see the train there. You may have just seen the treadmill. He just turned the phone around.
Yeah,
we couldn't see anything.
I'm guessing it worked. Might have been. We're all for the production value here.
Yeah, dirty wall behind us.
Yeah, dirty wall. See? Like and subscribe down in the comments. We
release videos every 10 months.
I'm a regular wheezy waiter. Subscribe! Was that good? Did you like that?
Except that these people aren't going to know who we are.
No, they do. They do. He's a big deal. Anyway, so hey, where do we start? Wow, how are you guys doing? Wow, where do we go? Weight loss. Let's do this stuff. Do you want to go? Want me to go?
I don't care. Go ahead.
Well,
You're the one that wanted to do this.
I did want to do this.
I did not.
I wanted to do some proof of life. I was wondering if you guys all were thinking that we fell off a cliff. Wondering what happened to us because you haven't heard from us for so long. Well, you did the surgery first, so. So?
That was a year and a half ago. So.
Did you forget about it?
Go ahead.
You want me to go first?
Yes, you wanted to do this. I did not.
All right. I'll go first then. Okay. So I had the duodenal switch with biliopancreatic diversion. Back in September of
October.
October. I was lying to you. Sorry. October. Oh, that's right. You had.
I was September.
You're September. October. See, 2019 is just a. Anyway, so October of 2019. Let's see. I was 311 pounds, somewhere in there. 300
at the time of surgery.
At the time of surgery.
That was not your highest weight, but at the time of surgery.
No, 311, 322, somewhere in there. And now my current weight is 325. 225.
Because you would have gained if you went to 325. That would have.
Worst surgery ever.
Completely defeated the purpose.
Worst surgery. Yeah. Anyway, 225, 230, somewhere in there. It depends on the time of the day. But hey, my diabetes is in remission, which I'm really excited about. My last A1C was 4.4, which is woohoo. I had an A1C of 9.2, which kind of got the ball rolling to do bariatric stuff. I had a arm surgery that got canceled. I had a torn bicep playing volleyball because I'm a jock, right? That's right. I was playing volleyball and I tore my bicep, as us jocks do. Right? Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm talking about. Actually, it's a true story. I did actually.
He did actually tear his bicep playing volleyball.
Because I was playing volleyball to try to get fitness. I was trying to get the fitness out there.
Fitness taco in his mouth.
Anyway, no good deed goes unpunished. So, but anyway, so so that's good. So I've got diabetes in remission for right now. Um, it's not a cure, but it helps deal with it. The goal weight was 220 for my surgery, so 5 pounds to goal, according to the great BMI gods. Oh, BMI gods! To be at the ideal would be 189, which I guess maybe we'll see. But my goal is always to be in remission, so I'm excited about that. So we'll keep trying to that. If I get there, I'll get there. If I don't, then I don't. I am doing some medication to try to get to that goal weight thing, just to, because I want to try to lose as much weight as possible. I'm pretty happy about where we're at. We're at the new year coming up. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that. Feeling pretty healthy. The only problem I've been experiencing is thigh weakness in my muscles. I've been having some muscle relaxers to try to help with some adductor tendonitis, and that's been actually helping with sleeping. Any sudden movements, which kind of hurt that a little bit. I don't complain about that as much, right? I'm still tough to live with, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with.
Has nothing to do with my thigh muscles. Like I said, I had the DS surgery. I know you hear a lot of horror stories about pooping issues, but I'm fine. I eat pretty normal. If you eat too many carbs, again, I'm hard to live with, but that's beside the point. Without the surgery, I do smell if I eat too many carbs, but that's controlled with the diet. So same thing goes with weight gain if you eat too many carbs. So you want to try to stick to protein and fat. Try to eat more protein and fat, not as many carbs, because if you're going to do some carbs, try to do complex carbs. Let's see here. Oh,
well, that's not fair to say.
No sugar is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's because you're a diabetic.
Well, that's too. No, but it goes with the surgery.
Yeah.
The malabsorption.
Yeah, the malabsorption for sure. That yes, you could, but it's more because you can eat so much when you eat sugary stuff. You can eat a ton of ice cream.
That's true.
It doesn't stop the
oh yeah, I can eat a whole carton of ice cream, no problem. A whole bag of chips, no problem. Like my stomach, because like I've said in previous videos, I have a vertical sleeve like what Megan has. I have the sleeve with my surgery as well. So you'd think that would stop me from being able to eat a whole bunch when it comes to that kind of stuff, but no, you can still eat a lot of chips. You can eat a lot of those kind of things. You can make room for those naughty things. And that brings me to the story of earlier in the quarantine, I actually hit a 7 month stall at 257 pounds, where I was sitting at 257 for 7 months. And yeah, I was kind of beating myself up about that, because it was like, hey, I've got this really awesome surgery. I am wasting it. What's going on? And it came down to the fact that I was eating horribly. Too much ice cream, too much chips, too much, bad things that I knew were not the right things to be eating, So I had to make some changes. So there you go. Lesson learned. Still have to learn these lessons every day. That's just how life is. It's like you learn. It's a tool. It's not the end all be all. You get the surgery and everything's fixed. No, you still have to make all the right choices. It's an everyday thing. So even after you get the surgery, you still have to change your habits.
Whereas while I may have been eating some of those things with him at the time, I never stopped tracking my calories during all of this. So I was still watching how much of that stuff I was eating and would cut myself off during like at a good portion size of it. Like I would have a little bit and then say, okay, I've had enough. I had a little serving size of this. I'm good. I'm gonna stop eating this. And then Boinker over here would finish off my portion size of it, and he had his portion size of it too.
Yeah.
So that was his problem. Like he wasn't gaining.
No, I wasn't gaining that, and I'm grateful for that.
But stalled for a long time, whereas I was still losing during all this, and in fact caught up to him because that is the thing with all of this is that I actually started off much higher than he did in terms of how much I weighed, and I caught up to him.
And now, don't get me wrong, there's a little bit of depression stuff going on there, too, with this whole COVID stuff, being trapped in your house, eating your feelings. That's still a very big issue. I still deal with that. Not to mention, you're bored. You're eating when you're not even hungry. You're just looking for something to do. You're eating your feelings, yes. You, yeah.
Are you pointing to me?
No, not you. I'm talking to that person right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that person.
Point to that side then.
Yeah.
You look like you're pointing to me.
No. Never you. Never you. No, never you.
Yeah.
Actually,
point at yourself.
Oh, I'm pointing to me. Okay. But anyway, you get the idea. We all suffer from this sometimes. It's called food addiction. It's a good time. That's how we get to almost 500 pounds.
Well, let's talk about that then.
Yeah. Actually, I got to 420. Which was an awesome 420. Oh, 420.
So, this is where I admit on camera where I was. So, I haven't talked about this before because I wasn't ready to talk about it before. But my high weight where I started at the beginning of all of this was not exactly sure because I was too big to be measured with a scale. But we think it was about 480, 490. And when I got sick with the gallbladder, I had already started Weight Watchers, so I had lost some already. But by the time I saw Dr. Petrosky, our surgeon, I was down to about 456. So our weight loss journey with Dr. Petrosky started at 450. I started at 456, but I know I started off higher than that because I had been doing Weight Watchers for a few weeks before I saw Dr. Petrosky. By the time I went to do the surgery in September and I had the sleeve, I was down to 370. So by the time I did the surgery, we think I was down about 110, 120 pounds by the time I was ready to do the surgery. And I am now down to 232 as of today, which is December 12th. 232. I have been increasing my exercise a lot since the beginning of November, starting really in October, but really since November.
Yeah, she's a beast.
At least a half an hour, if not usually an hour, even sometimes up to an hour and a half a day. Yoga, treadmill, exercise bike. I do a lot of exercise a day. I've been doing 5Ks. In fact, I do multiple 5Ks a week because I, in fact, did a virtual 5K for Thanksgiving, but then I did the 5Ks on my treadmill so that I took my best time that week, and that was the 5K that I submitted was my best 5K time that week. In fact, today I did a 10K with my cousins. Hi, cousins! And so I've been really ramping up my exercise because I met with the plastic surgeon back in September. So the reason why I'm admitting how big I started is because we need to talk about how much excess skin I have. So the plastic surgeon thinks that I probably am going to have about 30 to 40 pounds of excess skin on me. And basically we can go ahead and do the plastic surgery at any time and get rid of the excess skin at any time. But I want to get rid of as much of the excess skin as possible when I go under the knife. So I want to lose as much as possible before I go under the knife. So he thinks that I'm probably not going to be able to lose beyond about 190 without the plastic surgery. 190 is about as much as I'm going to be able to do by myself without the plastic surgery. So I've got about 40 more pounds or so I can do on my own, and then I'm going to have to do the plastic surgery. So I'm supposed to meet with him again next month, but I'm thinking about postponing that because of COVID. Because, cases in Ohio are spiking. So I'm thinking I'll probably push it off to February or March before I meet with him again, actually. But he thinks that he can get my insurance to cover a full lower body lift because I have a lot of excess skin in my back area as well as my front area. And then he also thinks that he can get my insurance to cover my arms and my legs. But honestly, I will be just thrilled to have the insurance cover my stomach, because that mental health, that would be just great to just get to not have rashes underneath my stomach, honestly. So yeah, that's where I am at. I'm really ramping up my exercise because I'm trying to lose as much as possible as quickly as possible so that I can get the plastic surgery done, because I really, 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 really want to get my excess skin removed.
I'm in a similar place, but I'm gonna let Megan go first because she'll kill me otherwise.
Yes, I've already told him that
Yeah.
if he tries to get his excess skin removed before me,
Yep.
that I will trip him on the way to the operating room.
Yep.
And take his place.
So, it'd be nice for COVID to be done. We're doing the virtual learning stuff
With our kids.
with kids, yeah. The big one's doing pretty good. She kind of
She hates school, so
she does
she's
pretty
fine
good
being
taking
home.
care of herself. I'm doing the daddy kindergarten school. That's fun. It's good. Yeah. We're surviving. Be nice to have things go back to the real world at some point. Still, I might be in remission, but still diabetic, so that's why, as people let me know, I live in fear. It's very nice for people to let us all know that we get to stay home. Stay home because you live in fear. It's very, very, thank you. Thank you. The concern is the respect for fellow humans.
No, it's not time to get political, dude.
I'm sorry. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, you're right. All right, bariatrics. So, hey, back to what we're talking about. All right, so happy holidays. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all the other Kwanzaa, all the other ones. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We're still alive.
And still losing weight.
And still losing weight. I hope all of you are staying healthy. Hopefully this nightmare will end soon and things will go back to normal. We had such a great year planned for 2020. We did. We had season passes planned for like Cedar Point, Playhouse Square. We had
from Northeast
Ohio. We had all. Well, maybe we'll get to do it next year.
We were supposed to go to Disney World again.
Disney World.
That's our favorite place.
Moving that. Optimistic for next year. We'll see.
Speaking of being from Northeastern Ohio, we are University Hospital patients. That's where our bariatrics center is. So they now have a UH Bariatrics Facebook page that we have scoped out recently, and so we highly suggest UH Bariatrics. Our doctor is Petrosky.
Yes.
And so we will put the information down in the links below. We really highly suggest UH Bariatrics. We loved our Dr. Petrosky. We worked with Katie O'Boyle before our surgery. She is the best cheerleader that anybody could ask for to help you along the way. And so if you're in Northeastern Ohio, if you're in this area that we are in, and you're looking for help, even if you're not looking for surgery, you're just looking for help to lose weight.
Oh, yeah.
They're great people, and we couldn't have asked for a better cheerleading team. We seriously suggest them.
Information support system.
Yep.
Just to have somebody to talk to.
Yep.
Just to get some information.
Yep.
research is always important.
Yeah.
So, again, happy New Year. Hope everybody's safe and happy for next year. So, hopefully, we'll see you guys all soon.
Hopefully, this wasn't boring.
Yeah. Bye.